deft play it recently. Had some great Kalista players, but don't know if Duel was necessarily on that particular level, and that's we'll just see the Caitlyn. So a lot of options available here, ranged and melee. Both a possibility. Could see the Tahm Kench, could see the Braum. It's going to be the Braum this time.
All right. Well, both comps coming together. Like I said, I didn't think we'd probably see that Kalista from Duel, like you said. Mechanics maybe not there, even with the duo bot lane with the Thresh alongside him. But Hachani going to be looking for a better performance on the Thresh. Had some good moves in game 1 on the Zyra, but not enough to really solidify a lead for the side of Ever8.
Scepter going to be jumping on the Victor when posed the question by the blind pick Cassiopeia. Victor's been a big pick so far for a lot of mid laners in week 2, largely not picked at all in week 1, and then week 2 we saw a big jump in pick rate, Crown jumping on it, for example, to great effect. Sure, I mean he hasn't played it much, it must be said, but was picked pretty consistently by him this week, and Pawn as well. And Tara gets the Rumble again, so what is it about SKT having top lane subs that play just a couple of champions and get them every game? I guess you have to ban someone. Yeah, 5 bans never enough.
You think back to Prophet, just getting Nautilus Rumble all the time.
Ever8 went very Lucian focused in game 1, and while it worked to a point, he got deleted, and thus the hopes of Ever8 were deleted. Victor's going to want to spend a lot of time in his side lane farming, but that's also Faker's mantra on basically every champion. So we came for the featured matchup. Felt like largely we were denied it with the Galio mid as a stain pick. Bit more carries in the mid lane this time.
Yeah, having that Cassiopeia coming through, going to be a big one here. Uh-oh, no. Come back in a bad spot because the blows come through. He's going to flash over the wall, but still one more shot is all that was required. And oh dear, Ever8 started things off the wrong way as Faker finds first blood already on Cassiopeia.
So it looks like SKT re-invaded their jungle in a way where comeback was surprised. Unfortunately, we were checking out the sweet fan signs. We didn't get to see their exact pathing.
Yeah, take a look at that foot.
A surprised comeback, that's for sure.
Oh, Malrong's going to be surprised as well. Banks says, hey, I want your red buff, or I'll just settle for your life. The smite comes through, but he's going to get slowed up. Dark Passage is there to take him away to safety, but he will still be denied that buff in the end. So this is, yeah, this is pretty tilt-worthy for the side of Ever8.
Can we call for the remake on the scrim?
Hello, yes. My computer is dying. We need to restart everything, including the draft. Here comes Blank, level 2 gank coming through in on Decepted. Pops the heal, but he's still going to go down. Resonating Strike takes him out. A second kill on the board for SKT just 2 minutes in.
You know, a lot of people talk about whether it's a problem that SKT wins all the international tournaments. Will they just kill international competition themselves? Maybe we need to say that, well, there is surprising amount of overlap between the Harlem Globetrotters and SKT. And there's a 1,500 gold lead, and I think that was around 2 minutes 50 when that happens. That's pretty cool.
Well, Malrong, he's going to recall. Doesn't have a whole lot going for him outside of the Hunter's Talisman and the Control Ward.
I mean, there's a bigger problem, Achilles. He doesn't have a whole lot of camps.
Well, there's a big problem for Scepted, because here comes Blank yet again, gets a slow up. Has the Resonating Strike ready to go, and one more hit will do it. Faker, second kill, 201. And Scepted, yeah, he's like, you know what? This is fine.
He did want to play against Faker.
I mean, if you're going to get your ass kicked by anybody, it might as well be Faker. Follow up. Oh.
Speaking of bullying.
Yep. Well, Faker not quite
nice
going to get the
Scepted.
Yeah, so keeps himself safe. But, hey! Blank coming back for another visit. Slows up, says, I'm taking the kill this time. Woo! Oh, dear.
He's not allowed many camps, is Malrong.
It's like a highlight when Malrong makes it out alive. But Jewel, he's not going to be able to say the same.
The flash forward comes through. Concussive blows popped. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Faker finds the solo kill. Scepter dies.
I'm not needed here, Achilles. You keep going. I'm fine.
SK Telecom continuing back down towards the bottom lane, looking for the first brick. Should be an easy task.
We'll just have way more damage than you, and Blank is waiting in the wings.
I think Faker's made a bad buy here. He's built a Rod of Ages.
Oh, that's going to be the hook, but Comeback's going to be regretting that one as he does go down. Flash
Malrong knows better.
Burned as
he
well,
just gets out of there.
Yeah, one more hit onto Jewel. He'll die. Malrong, well, he's trying to get out of there. Leaps to the side, so we'll make it out with his life, but barely so.
I will call out Faker. He's starting to build Rod of Ages. That presumes the game is going to go long enough for Rod of Ages to cash in. So I think that's actually a bad buy. Would have got a lot more value out of Hextech GOP.
Yeah. He's like, well, you know, he just wants to have a couple stacks before the surrender at 15 comes through.
It's probably not going to be a surrender, but...
Yeah, no. We don't do that here. We don't really do that anywhere anymore.
No.
Oh, all right, it's going for a bit of a stroll. He's going to take the time to clear out this ward. He's being collapsed on by multiple members, 3 in the vicinity. Knock-up will come through. Cataclysm is available. Tara does have the flash, throws down the equalizer. Johnny has to go running for the hills, but looks like they will put a kill on the board. Not a perfect game for SKT. Confirmed worse than a Freak of Freaks, but in the meantime, Tier 2 turret goes down as Bang pushes with the Rift Herald. Infinitely
worse. Remember, Afrika has 2 perfect games.
Yeah. Well, SKT look at 1.5 turrets, and Faker's still poking around.
Literally no rich men on the side of Everate. So, well, Faker wants more kills.
All right, well, he'll get it, even with the shielding coming down. Faker's now in a bad spot. He's just going to die. Tries to finish off comeback, won't be able to do so, but he gets pretty close.
Bang and Wolf kind of watch, probably smirk a little bit, and go back to pushing mid lane.
He's like, all right. Goes down. Everybody's committing towards this bottom side, and Helper's coming through with a TP. Flashes in, drops down the Cataclysm, has a flag and drag out now. The equalizer thrown down by Untara. Comeback just getting melted. The Dragon's Rage is ripping off his HP bar. Septic goes low as well, and Blank, well, he's not done yet. Just goes ahead, picks that one up. Now Faker pitching it from the sidelines, gets the slow on to Duel. He'll finish him off. 3 kills picked up just like that. Inhib going down, and Tara has the TP ready to go. SKT might just go for the finish. 22.5 minutes in, and yes, they will. TP back in.
Yeah, mercifully, they'll look to end. Another welcome is extended. SKT's first match against Everate is, in other way, an introduction to the league. Great performance from them. Not much to say more than that. They go for the picture. The portrait is there, and SK Telecom T1, they may be 3rd in the LCK, but they are the best in the world.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I just watched a pro baseball team crush a T-ball squad.
That's definitely going to have an R18 on the VOD.
I mean, good God. That was just an absolute slaughter. No one feels good about what they just did.
Does anyone feel good that was watching it? It was
not.
Cool, but it was range of emotions coming through as Everate. They realize the task at hand now. If they ever want to start pushing up the table.
Well, it's a shame. We were really excited for that mid lane matchup, Septed versus Faker. And the first time, you know, the Lucian, he was doing all right. The comp was centered around that, but once he died, that was pretty much it. But this time, I mean, Faker just really giving him the welcome to LCK treatment.
Blank also, on Lee Sin, decided that he was going to have a day out, took both of Malrung's first buffs.
You would think that Peanut was in this game. But, nope. Just Blank, now at double digits, 10-0 in 20.